active state recorded workouts. We've got a 2-minute warm-up followed by a workout component, which is 3 blocks of 3 exercises. Each of those blocks we're going to go through and do 3 sets on each. The warm-up to start with today, fast feet running on the spot and squats. You're going to do 3 10-second efforts on each. Then we'll break into some high knee running on the spot with an alternating forward lunge. In the same format with that. We'll do it in 10-second blocks, okay? So short and sharp, but it'll be 2 minutes in total. Starting off with fast feet for the first 10 seconds. Off we go. So just doing this in 10-second blocks. Fast feet for 10. Body weight squats for 10. We'll go through and repeat that 3 times in that first minute. Then we'll alter the exercises. Fast feet. Squats again. Make sure we're using this purely as a stretch, a warm up. So nice and deep. All that weight on our heels. Squats for the final time. And now pick those legs up, high knees. Alternating forward lunge. Same thing, purely treated as a stretch. So nice and deep. Body up straight. For about 4 reps, and back into the high knees again. Lunges again. Make sure we alternate legs. At least 2 on each leg in that 10-second block. Last time through. Final lunges. And that's our warm-up complete. If anything felt a little bit tight and sore during those movements, by all means spend the next 30 seconds to a minute having a good stretch before we start the workout component. Hamstrings, groins, quads. And across the front for our arms. So block number 1, we're going to do a single arm squat press with our weight with our left arm. Then we'll do a single arm squat press with our right arm, and then we're going to do a close grip push up. So those 3 movements, 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off, and you're going to rotate and go through these 3 consecutive times, okay? So you're going to have 9 minutes before we have any substantial rest, and each of those 3 movements you'll perform for 3 sets. So we'll need our weights for 2 of the 3 exercises. Single arm squat press, starting with our left arm, in 3, 2, 1, off we go. So nice and deep with that squat, weight on the shoulder, just that one weight, and extend that left arm. Deep breath in, push up strong. Let your legs do the work. Somewhere between 10 to 15 reps in your 45 seconds. Get that breathing right. And rest. Changing arms. So single arm squat press with our right arm now. Again, somewhere between 10 to 15 reps. Off we go. All that weight's on our heels. Deep with that squat. Drive out of that squat. Use that momentum to push that weight above your head. And rest. Place that weight off to the side. So next up we've got close grip push-ups. Have a go at doing these on your toes, but at any point definitely do these on your knees, and they're just equally as challenging as well. Off you go. So you want to try and have your arms tracking in next to your body. So just position your hands so they're about shoulder width apart. If you're on your knees, same format. Hands about shoulder width apart. Try and keep those elbows in next to your body. Drive up strong. And rest. Going to rotate through those three. The second time and then the third. So single arm squat press with our left arm. Off we go. Try and get that weight to lock out at the top. All the way up. Rest, changing arms. It's really important to get your breathing right with this one. So deep breath in on the way down, breathe out as we come out of that squat. Extend our arm, push up strong. Off we go. And rest. Back into our close grip push up. So again, the key point with this one is to try and get your elbows in nice and close to your body. Off we go. And rest. One more on each. Set number 3 coming up. Grab our weights again. Remember, let your legs Legs do the work. Off we go. Set 3. And rest. Changing arms. Nice and strong. Heart rate's up. Off we go. And rest. Round this one out with our push-ups. Close grip push-ups. Set number 3. Off we go. And rest. That's round 1 complete, guys. The first block of 3. Have a good rest now for a minute, then I'll run you through block number 2. You'll still need your weight for 1 exercise in block 2 and also 1 exercise in block 3. So make sure you have that weight handy, guys. So block number 2, we're going to do an alternating reverse lunge with that weight rotation. So we're rotating and taking that weight over the leg that's in front. We're going to combine 2 exercises which everyone loves. Burpees, tuck jumps, okay? So it's performing a burpee and then out of that burpee into a tuck jump, so bringing our knees up to our chest. And then we're going to do a plank with a wave. Will be exercise 3. Same format though. Those 3 movements we're going to go through and do 3 sets on each. So 9 minutes on the clock in total, 45 on and 15 off. But kicking off with our alternating reverse lunge with the rotation. In 3, 2, 1, off we go. So feet together, reverse lunge, rotating over the leg that's in front. 45 seconds of work, you're looking at about 15 to 20 reps. If we can, try and do the even amount on each leg as well. Nice and deep with that rear leg. Knee almost making contact with the ground. Keep our balance to activate our core. And rest. So burpee. We do a squat tuck. Off we go. So hands on the ground, legs back at the same time, forward at the same time, and then knees up, back down. And rest. So on our hands with our plank, just rotating to the side and waving. Off we go. So brace our core, arm up, try to get your hand to shoulder height, back down. Brace our core. I want to try and prevent swaying too much with your body. So try to get your body nice and fixed. And rest. So that's our next block of 3. Working through 3 times. Off we go. Reverse lunge with that rotation. If you haven't got a weight, just mimic that movement with your arms. This requires a little bit more core activation. Challenges our balance a bit more. And rest. Pump ourselves up for a burpee, squat tuck. You're probably only doing somewhere between 5 to 8 reps for this one. Make sure they're good quality ones though. Off we go. And rest. Down on our hands again. Remember to activate our core. Off we go. Activate. Wave. If you feel like you're moving too much, have your feet a little bit wider apart. And rest. Good news, set number 3. Final time through. Now set 3 with our reverse lunge, with our rotation. Off we go. And rest. Burpee, squat jump. Off we go. Okay, try and bring those knees right up. And rest. Off we go. And rest. Not easy. Have a good rest again, guys. 2 of 3 done. Just round 3 to come. Have a rest for a minute, have a drink. Wipe the sweat off. You're working hard. Should have plenty of it. So what have we got in store for us? Block number 3. We're going to do a wide to narrow jump squat. So out nice and wide with our feet, jump squat, landing in with our feet about shoulder width. Perform another jump squat and then go back out wide. Mountain climbers, so on our hands, one leg forward, one leg back, crossing them over simultaneously. Then exercise 3 with our weight on our bums, doing our kayaks with either our feet on the ground or with our feet slightly elevated. That is block number 3. Same format, those 3 movements, we're going to go through and do 3 sets on each. 45 on, 15 off. Good strong finish. So starting off with our wide to narrow grip jump squat. If we're having troubles with our jump squats, by all means, I'll give you a demonstration of what to do with that, but just leave out the jump, but still performing a wide and a narrow squat, okay? In 3, 2, 1, off we go. So out nice and wide, jumping close. If we're not doing the jump, squat, then walk out. Squat back in. You're still performing a nice wide squat and a traditional squat in between. You should be feeling your groins working a little bit harder on that wide squat. And rest. On our hands next, guys. So remember, we want one leg back, one leg forward. At the same time, we're crossing them over, both feet leaving the ground. So one forward, one back. Off we go. So at the same time, cross them over. Cross them over. Just work to your own intensity, your own tempo with this one. Still try and maintain your shoulders directly over your hands. Nice straight back, so try and keep your backside down. Just keep crossing them over. And rest. Then we've got our kayaks on our bum. Again, either with your feet planted on the ground with that rotation, or lean back slightly and have them elevated. Or a combination of both. Off we go. Try and keep your chest up. Keep that weight moving throughout. And rest. Set one done, 2 and 3 to come. So wide to narrow grip, jump, squat or squats, off we go. Getting up around that 20 rep range. Just make sure there's a distinct advantage between the two. Out nice and wide, in close. And rest. Back down into our mountain climbers. And again, try and have our shoulders directly over our hands. Nice straight back. Off we go. And rest on the way backside. Grab our weight. Again, if you haven't got weights, just mimic that movement with our hands. Or grab any item with this one. Off we go. And rest. We're close now. Finish off for me. Back up onto our feet. Last time through. Set number 3. Off we go. Maybe with a wide, try and push your knees out. And rest. Final couple. Down on the hands for our running man. Mountain climbers. Off we go. So the idea is to try and get both feet to transfer over at the same time. So making contact, not making contact. Rest. Finale. Finish off with our kayaks. Make sure we keep that chest up. Want to try and keep a nice straight back. Try and avoid any lower back pain. Off we go. Last 15. And rest. Done, done, done. Good work, guys. Keep up the fantastic work. Hope you've enjoyed that workout. Bye for now.